What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to automate your entire Facebook Marketplace lead generation process. For those of you who don't know what lead generation through Facebook Marketplace looks like, this video is probably not for you. But for those of you that are leveraging classified ads websites, including Facebook Marketplace, then this video is certainly for you because it'll help you just cut down a lot of the manual time that's required in posting winning ads or listings on Facebook Marketplace. Now, what you're looking at on my screen right now is a platform called N8N. If you guys have ever used Zapier, it's very similar to that. So it's an automation platform, but it's like Zapier on steroids because it allows you to connect AI within the workflow and give it very specific instructions on what you want done. When it's done running, the output ends up looking something like this. So again, like I mentioned, gives you the title, gives you the entire description that you can copy and paste. Then most importantly, it gives you the images, right? So these are copyright-free images that are generated through AI. Living room, bedroom, bathroom. Amenity is just basically backyard if it's single-family home, or actual amenities if it's a condo. But you kind of get the point. It does all of your work for you. And again, those of you that are successfully using Facebook Marketplace, one of my clients, Alvin, does anywhere from 2 to 3 deals per month through the use of Facebook Marketplace. If you already know how to do it properly, your biggest bottleneck is consistently putting up winning ads. And so frustrating when you're relying on it as your main sort of prospecting tool and the performance halts. So this is like a shortcut way to be able to post winning ads every single time. I'm also going to give you a link where you can just import this entire workflow. And all you're doing really at that point is changing up a few of the credentials. So you'll get this completely for free. It's going to be in the link below. You can get it by joining our free Skool group where we talk about AI automations to help real estate agents like you buy your time back. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is click on the link in the description below. And that'll take you to this page to sign up for N8N for free. Click Get Started for free. And then here you'll fill out all of your information. So choose your password and account name, which will be the link that you'll use. So pick something that you remember. So let's just call it results test. And go ahead and click on start 14-day trial. They'll ask you a bunch of questions. Just go ahead and answer those. So you can see there that you have 14 days left in your trial. After that, it'll stop working. So you would have to upgrade. And I think it works out to be about $30 per month, something along those lines. So the first thing you want to do is click on create workflow. When you downloaded that JSON file at the bottom of the video on Skool, you will be able to click on these 3 dots, click on import from file. Here, we'll go ahead and import that entire workflow. So you'll see a bunch of reds. That's not to worry about because we'll fix those. And you'll see some instructions here as well. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is click on this link over here, which will help you get your OpenAI API. Click on that link, click on sign up. When you do sign up, what you would have to do is go on to the little gear symbol. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to search for API keys. And then you're going to go ahead and create a new secret key. You can call it N8N key. Click create secret key. Copy this key. We're going to go back to N8N. And here, the first red, the OpenAI chat model 1, we're going to click on select credentials, create new credential, that API key that you just copied. Simply go ahead and paste that. And you call it OpenAI N8N key. Save it. And now OpenAI is connected. Second thing you're going to do is go on to Tavly.com for your Tavly API key. Click on login or sign up. Super simple sign up. You can do it through Google. And the API key is already created. So go ahead and copy that. And what we're going to do in this Tavly node is we're going to click twice on it. It's going to have select credentials similar to the previous one that we did. And here we're going to put authorization and simply paste the value. Click save. Now, when it comes specifically to Google credentials, there's actually a really cool video by Nate Herc, who's pretty big on N8N and the AI space. And this video will show you exactly how to set up your Google credentials. So once you have set up your Google credentials, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and make a copy of this particular Google Doc. So just click on File, make a copy. Once you have made that copy, go ahead and click Share, copy the link, and you're going to put that link right over here. Okay. And then the last thing you want to do is connect your Gmail credential, and then you want to put a to email address. So wherever you want to send the final results of the workflow. And so when all of that is done, you could see that all the errors are now gone. You could go ahead and test this form out. So to do that, you'll click on test, you'll copy the test URL, click execute step, and click unpin and test. And then I'll go ahead and put in Vancouver, British Columbia. So once you do that, the form has been submitted. Then you're going to go to the very last node and just click on this play button over here. And you see little by little, the entire workflow will be done probably in about 5 minutes or so. And so we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so you can see that the entire run is done. There will be this error at the bottom here. That's totally fine. You can ignore it. It just did 2 attempts. The first attempt was unsuccessful, so I used AI to back it up. So don't worry about seeing a red mark here. All you need to worry about seeing is whether or not the email came in. So in my case, the email did come in, and I could see here for Vancouver, we got the title, we got the entire description that I can copy and paste, and it's also come up with images. And there you have it. So now that we know that this is working, what the next thing we want to do is click save first, actually. Click activate. Oh, it's not. Okay, so you might run into this problem, which is totally fine. If it's not allowing you to save it because there's this error that's come up, all you have to do is click on execute workflow. And basically it'll just reset the data. So then that way you can go ahead and activate it. Once it is activated, it'll automatically save the workflow. And then from here, every time you want to use this tool, all you have to do is go on that form submission trigger, click on production URL, copy that production URL, and now every time you click submit, the workflow will start working in the background. In about 5 minutes, you'll receive that email. And if that email doesn't happen, it just means that something is broken. And typically, you will see that in this executions tab, there's going to be an error that pops up here, and it'll show you exactly where that error is. And typically, N8N is pretty good. There's a little AI analyze button, so it'll tell you exactly what's wrong. In most cases, it's pretty easy to troubleshoot it. And there you have it, folks. So if you want the entire guide, you already know that you have to follow the link in the bottom, click on the link. It'll take you to a Skool group. It's completely free. You sign up, and then you go to the template section. In the template section, you'll find all the documents necessary. This is just first of many to come. Our goal is to empower agents with AI agents so then they can buy their time back. If you like this content, feel free to go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next workflow video. So the one thing that I completely forgot to mention, which I promised you guys that I would, is how much would this cost? Because obviously we know that we're connecting OpenAI API, which is different than ChatGPT, meaning that every run would have a particular cost with all the processing that's happening. Google connection, that's free. Tavly, in most cases for you guys, you'll probably never hit past the free limit, so that is good to go. With OpenAI, each run will cost you about $1.51 Canadian. So that for the States will be roughly around $1. So just keep that in mind every time you run this. It's about $1. But normally it would probably take you a full hour to put that together for a marketplace post anyway. And your hour's probably worth a lot more than $1, hopefully 100 times that of $1. So it's not that expensive. Even if you were to run it every single day, it'll probably only cost you $30 to $40, and we all know that you're probably running it maybe once a week. So just wanted to mention that.